Now for more on Latin American millennials, I'm joined by Gabriel Andriollo. He's the StudioB lead and digital strategist at Burson-Marsteller, Miami. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So Gabriel, give us the lay of the land. What makes Latin American millennials a demographic companies should really be watching?
Well, first of all, I think that we need to understand that millennials are people that were born from 1980s to 2000. That means that they were born in a technological era, and therefore everything that has to do with the digital space creates a great opportunity for any company targeting them, reducing costs and becoming more relevant to the type of living.
Now, a lot of times companies are targeting these very high-income millennials, but what about the low-income millennials? Why do you think they're being overlooked?
Low-income millennials account for 20% of the base of the pyramid, according to the IDB in Latin America. Definitely, they're not to be overlooked. And they represent a really good niche for companies that are targeting the upcoming generation that will later on decide on much bigger purchases and different other type of choices for consumers, right?
And as they're adding those choices, they're also creating more opportunities. Tell us about some of the sectors which are seeing the biggest boost from this push.
Well, definitely the mobile industry has taken a great advantage of this opportunity. They were carrying special offers to millennials that were more focused on data against actual calling time. And obviously the mobile devices have seen a tremendous growth in the past couple of years in Latin America, because 90% of the millennials, and even at a low income stage, they have a good access to mobile phone, and they're constantly connected.
And why do you think they've seen so much of an expansion in mobile?
Well, as I said before, they were born with this. They are people that they see the world through internet. They have an online life much more like any other guy has on the offline. So at the end of the day, the mobile industry has been taking advantage of that, because it's the only way that millennials know how to engage with each other, know how to purchase, know how to educate themselves. So definitely everything that happens on the digital world is really and considerably relevant to them. And that's why the industry has really profited from that.
Now, along with mobile, we're also seeing that millennials in the next 4 years are going to be shifting into this middle income bracket. So how do you think that's going to affect consumer trends?
Definitely once they get into the workforce and they start increasing their income, they're going to be able to have more expensible income, and in that regards, they're going to be making bigger purchases, and even from a financial standpoint, they're very interested in having literacy in that regards. So for financial institutions or even insurance institutions, it's going to be a tremendous opportunity to capitalize on in the upcoming years.
Now, in terms of opportunities that can be created inside the country, in the report we saw that people are actually creating their own opportunities when they're seeing this disparity, only being able to afford either very low quality goods or out of reach very high quality goods. So what are they doing to create those opportunities?
Well, I mean, Latin America has a very entrepreneurial spirit, and therefore they over-index as self-employed millennials even more than Europe or Latin America. So they're starting to create their own opportunities, that they're starting to believe that with their job they have to have a purpose. And in that sense, they're looking for their own purpose by creating their own companies, their own startups, and that's why Latin America has become a great opportunity for upcoming companies in the digital world to actually perform better and get more capital to grow.
And just quickly, Gabriel, as we wrap up here, is there any advice for people who want to market to Latin American millennials and perhaps just don't know how?
Absolutely. The first thing is internet, online, lots of video, they're very visual, and they have to be on social media. That's their natural space for them and how they feel more organic. And you need to talk to them as they were their friends, their colleagues, not trying to sell them directly, because they sense when you're trying to sell that to them.
All right, so seeking that genuine connection, we'll have to leave it there. But thanks again to Gabriel Andriollo, digital strategist and StudioB lead at Burson-Marsteller, Miami.
Thank you.